The signs are up. United Medical Center in Southeast Washington is shutting down. The parking lot virtually empty as services are being phased out starting this week. The hospital, which has served the community for decades, will care for its last patient on April 15th.
Multiple long nights on the road landed me in the middle of Washington, D.C., and straight into a hospital that didn't feel abandoned at all. This medical center had shut down only days before I filmed this video, leaving entire departments frozen mid-shift and millions of dollars in equipment still sitting exactly where it was last used. Exploring an abandoned hospital in this kind of untouched condition is almost unheard of, and I knew chances like this disappear fast. I spent several nights inside the massive complex, following the shutdown floor by floor and documenting everything that had sadly been left behind. Walking through the hospital's operating rooms, trauma bays, imaging suites, and countless other departments felt both unnerving and incredibly exciting. Monitors were still plugged in, machines still warm, entire rooms staged as if the staff stepped out only minutes earlier for their lunch break. Nothing about this place felt like it had truly been closed.
Seriously?
What you're about to witness is extremely rare, raw, and changing quickly. The beginning of a 3-night exploration where I set out to capture this hospital before it was gone forever. Let's explore.
If you guys thought the last surgical room was cool, look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna back it up so you can all see just how insane this really is. Those lights with the blue handles. I mean, this is so modern, it's not even funny. Like, that doesn't even look real. Oh, that's awesome. Try that knob. That should turn it down. Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's not volume.
Click alarm pause. Right button. It's fine.
So over in this corner, I couldn't miss this. We have a whole bunch of equipment, a bunch of stuff for anesthesiology here, and then just a ton of other stuff, syringes, needles. Look at this. Cyclocaine. I've never even heard of that. To see all of this stuff left in here is just incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Wow. Alright guys, so as this hospital was obviously recently closed down, we have to be extremely careful in here. So we are going to be pretty quiet during this explore. We're just going to be walking around and really paying attention to our surroundings. But as you guys know, I've always talked about this. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and trying to get into a hospital that looks like this, and to be standing in an operating room with everything left in it, with these lights, is surreal for me. So I'm on another planet. I'm so happy. Let's keep exploring. Wow. So this surgical room obviously doesn't have a table left in it. So we don't have to spend too much time in here, even though there's a ton of stuff, because I feel like it's gonna be pretty repetitive. But I mean, this is insane. I'll close the door here for a second, nice and quietly. And we'll start by looking at this back wall right here. I mean, there's just so much stuff. It literally looks like they just decided to up and leave and just not take anything. And these machines are probably worth so much money just to be left here, probably to be scrapped, and most of this will probably just be thrown away in the end. I absolutely love the clock up there. You see these old surgical clocks everywhere in shows and everything. They always start off by showing the clock. Just a whole bunch of robes. Everything is left in here. They could literally perform a surgery today if they wanted to. That's how crazy this place is. This is so crazy. What did you find? An speculum? Is it full of speculum? Oh,
This is for opening people's up.
it's just a wall. Oh my god. Holy shit. Guys, so this is the lobby, and this is the one area that we should be staying away from because security does come in here. Let's go check out the MRI machines. Look at all this equipment. CT and MRI is down here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. There's so much shit left behind. Guys, check this out. I'm gonna say that about 200 times tonight, but we're gonna move into X-ray 1. First of all, look at these machines. This is insane. I don't even want to be touching anything. Look at the X-ray table itself. Oh my gosh. We almost missed it. But if we literally just walk across here, there's another X-ray room. And the machine looks a little bit different. I don't want to say a little bit more modern, but maybe it's just more put together because all of this is so modern. Alright, so I was told there's something that looks cool back here. Let's go see what looks cool. Okay. Special procedures. Oh my gosh. Right next to this machine, we have a biohazard box that's still completely full. That's kind of gross. And this is the special machine, I guess you could say. I think after taking a second look, this was definitely a scanning device of some sorts. Obviously, I know that's the department that we're in, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what this was. It doesn't look like a general X-ray. Almost like an ultrasound or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I have no medical background. Feel free, guys, to please tell me what all this stuff is in the comments, because I've never seen most of this stuff and I probably won't see a lot of it ever again. This is crazy.
Let's see if I can find it.
Look at this light board. I wonder if there's more X-rays in here. I think so, yeah.
These ones don't light up.
These ones don't light up?
Oh, never mind.
They do.
They do.
Is that upside down?
This one has ultimate. Yeah.
That's all the way up there.
That guy got hurt. This is crazy. Look at the surgical light is on. How do I make this work? There's buttons on it somewhere. Nope, that screws it. Huh. I don't know. Are you guys ready for this? Oh my god. Holy shit. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting to see a CT machine like this. Now, this is not a machine that we're going to want to go playing with. That's for sure. Not even going to touch it. But I want to see what it looks like from behind here. Holy moly. This is so nice. Alright guys, we're going to say goodbye to the CT machines, and we are going to go head on to the next part of the hospital here.
If you look to the roof, then we can look our way down, we can see everything that way. I think it was kind of this way. But also if we go that way, we can see everything.
Pathology lab.
There's also machines that make the weirdest noises.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing into these next rooms before I'm even showing the camera. Where am I supposed to begin? Let's start with this. I think this was for blood, actually.
Yeah.
Pathology would make sense, yeah. Oh my god. This is unreal. We're just gonna walk through it. I mean, this is crazy. How many of these rooms do you see in hospitals that are just completely stripped? This is crazy.
Controlling that somehow. Look.
Can we print anything?
I don't know, bro.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So you saw all this when you came?
No, I actually didn't.
You didn't see this at all? Alright. So Joey's alive now then. I'm really...
These are definitely blood.
Like real blood samples? Nothing in there.
These right there are without a doubt blood.
Guys, so these are all blood samples in here. I don't even know. Yeah, we can open it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What on earth?
food or drink stored in there.
Look at these biohazard fridges. Guys, there's no food or drink in here though, so just keep that in mind before you enter. Oh wow. I was not expecting it to look like this. I haven't even walked down here yet. Well, some things in here don't work. Look at this microscope. It's still on. You won't be able to see through there, but that's so cool. One last look. Okay guys, so this office looks back into the pathology room, but we're gonna circle around and head down this hallway. I turned on night mode because these rooms are really dark and I really don't feel like manually changing my settings every time. So I kind of just wanted to peek into one or two of them and just kind of show you, because they are just main office spaces. There is stuff left in there, but I feel like there's so much other cool stuff in here that we're just gonna have to keep going. We're in serology right now. I don't know if you guys know what serology is, but I don't know. We've got Joey here in the corner. Everyone say what's up. This is his first time being on a video. For anyone that doesn't know, he's been following me for a long time, and we became buddies, and he's a super cool dude.
Thank you.
And then we got Elliot.
What's up?
He's just doing his thing, just pretty simply doing his thing. He's having a good time. He's chilling. So serology is the study of fluids. We just looked that up a second ago. So now we know what kind of room we're in. I think any kind of fluid, from blood samples to any other bodily excrement. And I'm curious as to what's in the boxes. Just files. Nothing we need to see. It's good to stay alert though. Alright guys, we're in the ER now. I'm going to continue to keep the night mode on here because it's pretty dark in here. And I really don't know what we're going to run into. But I'm hoping that we see some cool equipment in here. Actually, all we have to do is just turn. There's cool stuff everywhere. Oh my god. Holy crap. This is insane. Wow. And here was an operating room. At least I think so. There's surgical lights in here. Yeah. Must have been an operating room. This is crazy. Check this out. Look at this supply room. I've never seen something like this either. Fully stocked with literally everything. Is this an IV drip or an IV bag? Yeah. Sodium chloride injection.
Sold. Female urinary specimen kit.
There's so much crap in here. It's like not even worth looking at thing by thing because we would be in here for an entire day.
Let's go to the stairs.
Stairs it is. This is blood? Guys, so Joey told me when we first came in that this auditorium wasn't much. And I'm going to say that he was wrong because I'm pretty blown away with what I'm seeing right now. I'm pretty blown away right now. What do you have to say? Now say something real that I can use.
Urbex is cool. Go outside. Still water.
That podium looks so sick. Guys, so after some difficulty climbing through this box, we made it to the projector room. This is crazy. Light it on up. You guys are doing a really terrible job at this.
It's not. It's like circular.
Can someone please give a speech about this?
Abandoned hospital. Woo. Yeah. Oh, and I'm not talking even that.
Everything's just on. Look at all these keys in here as well. Oh my God. This is crazy. Alright guys, so we finally made our way inside of the morgue, and I ended up cutting myself kind of bad. It hurts pretty terribly. That's a kind of nasty cut that I gave myself there. But we're gonna just kind of avoid that for now, and I'll show you what is the morgue. We are currently trying to get into it because it's locked, but the keys were left right on the outside.
What is the cooling fridge?
Yeah, this is the cooling fridge for the morgue. And that's locked, so we can't get in there. And I'm assuming that the autopsy table is probably going to be in there. Look guys, there's a toe tag here. So this would have gone right on a dead body. Well, we were really hyped up that we got in the morgue, but we cannot get in the cooler. And we cannot get to where the autopsy table would be. It's kind of a shame because someone left keys there. There's 2 sets of them, and none of them worked for this or for here. So we're gonna get blanked and not be able to go in here. You know, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We've all seen an autopsy table before, but
All those are tissue.
is there anything in here?
Blood tissue samples.
Oh my God, that's crazy. A little disappointed right now, even though this whole place is incredible. I just cut myself up quite bad, like I showed you guys, just trying to get to the morgue. And then after we finally found it, after a little while, well, we figured out pretty quick that we weren't going anywhere. So no autopsy table, and no coolers. I mean, there probably wouldn't have been anything in the cooler in the first place, but autopsy table would have been cool to see. But, you know, it's locked up. There's not much we can do about that, and we're not going to try to break and enter into anything. That's just stupid. So I think we're pretty much done here for the most part. I may come back on another day to film the rest of this place because there's definitely more that we didn't get to see. For as much as I understand, like I said in the beginning, I don't think that the top floors have much to them. They're pretty empty, so I don't think we missed much, but that's currently where we're at. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Luke Explores. Today I'm with True Explores.
What up, guys?
And we are going back to the hospital that I was just in last night. I don't usually do a part 2, especially in the same video for the same place, but I only saw 1 out of like 6 or 7 floors, and True hasn't seen it at all. So we're gonna go head back in. It should be pretty decently easy to get in right now, and we're gonna go see everything. So without further ado, I always say it, let's explore.
Let's explore, man.
Let's go, guys. Alright, once we're up and over this, we should be in pretty good shape. Ready? Alright guys, so just like last night, we're inside. Same way. We're expecting tonight to be More chill than last night even was. We're back in one of the operating rooms that I came into yesterday. This place is just wild, even seeing it again just less than 24 hours later. I mean, come on, can you really get enough of this? So True did a little bit of research before we came here, and he figured out that these surgical lights estimate about 10 grand each. So there's probably at least $100,000 or $200,000 worth of equipment in here, and they are literally set up for surgery. Put a bed in here and they could do an operation today. Alright guys, so True and I made it back inside of the main operating room. Well, actually it's True's first time and my second, but I am just as blown away as I was last night when I came here. This is incredible. These lights, the table, the beeping, this place is absolutely unreal.
That looks crazy.
I don't know what the difference is between this is brightening it, and then
That's like different, like the whiteness or the warm or soft.
I don't like that. Alright, this one needs to be brighter now. Light. Boom. And then we come around town
Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
and get our friend. Aha.
So the surgery lights, they don't cast shadows. They're not supposed to. You might have to set them up in a certain way. But like, see how close I am, and there's like no shadow.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't. I guess you'd expect
it's
it.
different settings. Like, see how this one is only pointing right here. So like, they would point them all in the one area. So like, there would be no shadows.
Dude, look at this. You were right. If I step in front of it,
Yeah. See.
there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no shadows. Like, that's how surgery lights work.
We're standing in front of 2 out of 3 of the lights,
Yeah.
and it's as
Like,
bright as
look
it
at
was
my
with
hands
one.
in front of it, like, you know, so like if you were working, it's only like wherever you're. It's cool.
What do you think this was for?
Do not remove or sterilize. Probably if they need to work on the light, if like a light bulb goes out.
Guys, this room looks so different with these lights on. I can't tell what looks better. This is most likely going to be the thumbnail or just the coolest shot in general. And I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different looks to this one room. But if I just back it up, we can really see in detail everything now, because these lights are illuminating absolutely everything. Oh, I think this was a sterilization room. I did not come on this wing. This is nuts. X-ray.
I bet this works. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna turn it on, but I bet it works. Gosh, just listen to these noises. Like,
Okay guys, so when I was in this section last night, I missed a very cool room, and we're gonna go check that out. There's currently an exam in progress, but if we just ignore that and go in anyway, we're gonna find the ultrasound room. And I am so glad that I found this, because I doubt that there's gonna be any other rooms like this at all, and I've never seen this kind of equipment before. I'm glad I kept checking because True found the second ultrasound room. It's not as cool as the first one. It's not as nicely set up, but it's still nice nonetheless. And I really want to just do this. Ooh. What's gonna happen now? Oh, nothing. Oh. We can get through the CTs from there.
Oh, ew. Oh my gosh, 2 back to back. That's insane. Oh my, dude, this is so dangerous. It's not on, right? Dude, this is so dangerous. Like, this is, if we turn this on, all of our cameras and everything metal on us would just like, bro, this chair would literally like come in, like it could kill you. Like,
you feel the temperature in here?
Scary.
It's so cool in here.
Yeah, it's very cold in here.
It's so much nicer than the rest of the place. And then in this one,
dude, it's like turn it on, bro.
this is like unreal. I think the machines themselves, they don't really look like they're running power through them.
No.
I don't want to touch it though. We're not going to touch that. Yeah. It's too dangerous not to. Guys, so I completely skipped this room last night when I came in. Nuclear medicine, like we were talking about a second ago. Look at this machine. Holy shit. I've never even heard of this type of machine before. This is crazy. And the room right behind it, there's all of this stuff in this massive surgical bed. Guys, so we found this one door and it says hot lab. I'm not sure what that means, but there is nothing inside of importance. But look at how this locking system works. I know it's pretty standard, but inside of a hospital, I've never seen this before. It looks like a lockbox for a house. All right, guys, so as we were leaving that last section, True found this green x-ray machine over here. And for all the x-rays I've seen in my urbex career so far, I think this is the first lime green one I've seen. Potentially even the first colored x-ray that's not just your standard white. So this is kind of cool, even though the lights don't work in here. That looks promising.
Yeah,
All right, so we circled around and made it back into the pathology labs, and I've already shown quite a bit of this last night when I came through, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through this really quick just for a second look.
Did you see this?
What?
These are all files, and it has the date, look at purge date, the date they're supposed to destroy them. It's 10 years.
Oh,
So like, dude, look at 2016 purge date, 2 years or a year.
all different dates. Look at that.
That's insane.
2028, 29, 30, 32, 34. What do we think? Is this gonna work? I think it will. Aww. Alright, I guess we're gonna head down this corridor now. Alright guys, so we're inside of the physical therapy section right now. I did not come in here last night, and we're going to use our phone lights in here instead of turning lights on because we are right next to the windows. but totally missed this. I wouldn't even call it missed. There's just so much to see in here. And I think it's time that we open this fridge and see if there's anything in the fridge. I'm gonna say no. Oh. Oh. Look it. We got wasabi. Wow. Look at that. Alright guys, so we went through this door and we found the Children's Emergency Services, it seems. The ground is made out of puzzles, and this is a first look. I haven't seen any of this. Wow. Huh. Alright, well these rooms are really stripped. I was not expecting this. I'm pretty sure that these were all operating rooms. I wonder, it doesn't look like the power's on in here either. I wonder if this light works though.
Dude, I really thought that was a fucking cop.
Bro, these were all operating rooms.
Yeah.
Completely stripped, but vitals. Whoa. It's funny guys, it seems that this side is pretty stripped. It's really in rough condition over here. But this light's already on. And look at, just like the last one, I can control its every movement. What do you want?
It smells way more abandoned up here.
Yeah, it does.
Like, actually abandoned.
Yeah, I'll go this way. Diet office. Oh, kitchen. It's a massive kitchen.
Pretty cool. Some people cite their names on this. Maybe everybody's supposed to lose. Things, you know, for a lot of people back, it's also true. A lot of things supposed to be saved. Yeah, these must be employees.
Guys, check this out. True just found this. It's all of the employees saying their goodbyes to the hospital.
Look at this person worked here for 20 years. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is the cafeteria itself. We have soups and salads, pizza and a deli bar, beverages over here to our right. This hospital really had everything. I'm kind of hungry. I could use a sandwich right now, honestly.
Alright guys, so we're done with the ground floor and that second floor. There wasn't too much to see on that second floor, but we did want to see the cafeteria, so we're glad that we got that done. We're going to go all the way up to the 8th floor and see like the 8th, the 7th, and the 4th floor, which has the ICU on it. And then after that, we're pretty much going to get out of here. We did see a map, and 2 or 3 of the floors should be pretty much exactly the same. We would be in here for like 3 or 4 days straight if we explored this whole thing, literally. So we're going to do that and get out of here because it's getting late, but we don't want to miss anything, so we're going to go to the cool floors. So let's do that and let's head out.
Okay guys, we're finally up on the 8th floor, which should be the top floor of this hospital. And I'm going to turn the night mode on because I don't want to go from dark room to the light and have to switch my settings every time. But this is really eerie because all these beds are still on, which is crazy.
I looked outside for the side.
Let's head into room 8806. Okay guys, True just checked outside and said that we're clear on cars. So I wanted to turn a light on in this one room really quick, just to show you guys what it looks like all lit up. And then I'm going to shut it back down. These beds are kind of intimidating looking. I would not want to be spending time in here unless I absolutely had to. It's crazy how everything is just literally still on. Continuing on with these patient rooms, the lights in these rooms at the end of the hallway are already on. So I just want to step into here really quick so we can see what this looks like. All the beds have the letter A on them, or at least most of them. Oh no, I'm really wrong about that.
Guys, we're on the 8th floor now. We're gonna go check out these patient rooms, so just ignore the alarm.
Alright guys, so we're all done with floor number 8 and we were gonna go head down to 7, but this door is telling us not to go through here. So we're gonna use our 2 cents and go find a different door to go walk up through. So yeah, if we drop down to 6, I'm assuming that these are also patient. Oh my god.
Dude, this is like, they're like taking shit out right at these floors right now. This place is gonna be empty.
Yeah.
Within like,
Not long.
yeah, I'd say like 3 months to 6 months, maybe a year. But there's a lot of stuff in here. Gosh, this is insane.
Let's see if there's an alarm. Nope.
There is.
Dialysis.
Looks kind of cool.
Wow.
There's something really cool on the wall over there. I'll show you.
This is wild.
Look at this. That's nuts, dude.
Break room?
Oh my gosh. It's not filled, but there's food. There's like fudge and pickles.
Ew!
Yeah, I'm good off that. Coffee.
That's
Dude,
disgusting.
there's literally like mold in the. That's how you can tell it's been in there for a while.
That's so gross. Guys, check out this little supply room. And when I say little, the room may be small, but the content inside is endless. I mean, look at this. This is a little hydration bag. We connect to your IV. Literally enough stuff in here that I could probably figure out how to save someone's life. Wow. What's this stuff? Needle? Yeah. You guys need a needle set? Neurology. Oh, look at this. It looks much more abandoned in here. Like, totally compared to the rest of the hospital. And it looks like the ICU is this way. Alright guys, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to get in the ICU. It's completely locked up. So we're going to start heading back the way that we came.
Oh, you might need the card.
No! Damn you, elevator! Also, I think that's ground.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as you all know, in every single video, we have a chair of the episode. And in today's episode, nothing changes because you all are very special chairs. Everyone, give it up for the chairs! Now, who wants to be the chair of the episode? Ha! Just kidding! None of you guys are!